I just watched the first episode of the fourth season of The Witcher. And I'll be honest, I didn't really want to watch this episode or this season after Henry Cavill recasting with Liam Hemsworth. It doesn't feel right to me. But I was willing to give it a chance, and I was hoping that maybe they find some way to explain how the character looks different. I mean, this is a world of magic. Maybe after Cavill's Witcher suffered all those injuries, he was healed and his body got transformed or something. But no, we didn't get into that. And what really made me angry was the fact that they decided to show a highlight reel of what happened previously in the version of a girl telling the story of the Witcher by reading a book and telling what exactly happened, how what happened with the Witcher, with Yennefer, with Ciri, and how they all came together. And it was basically to me like they were just trying to completely take Henry Cavill's Witcher out of the story. That's what it felt to me when I saw that. I mean, it wasn't the same scenes. It was a new scenes created to explain what happened in the past, and it showed Yennefer and Geralt together, and Ciri, and then the last fight between last fight that the Witcher did in the previous season, where he was seriously injured. And afterwards you just the story just shows up after that situation. Now the Witcher, his wounds are healed. The new Witcher, well, the new Witcher to me, but in the story it's the same Witcher. I mean, Liam Hemsworth is healed, and I thought that would be a big deal, taking time to heal and all that after what happened in the previous fight. And then there's Yennefer. um, she's in another place. She's with the witches. And then there's Ciri. She's with a group of people who's just running around, and they're all split up. And yeah, it's basically the three of them in three separate stories, and shows there's some action happening here and there. But overall, it's not at all satisfying, especially with the way they started the episode with showing Liam Hemsworth's Witcher and pretending like he's the original Witcher. Henry Cavill's Witcher didn't exist. That's what it felt to me like. That was the whole point of it. And yeah, I'm not too happy about it. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch the next episode. I'm gonna have to think about it. Now, hopefully, they can find some way to salvage this situation. I mean, recasting the main character in a series, that's never a good thing. I mean, everyone's focused on the main character. This is the main character, The Witcher. The show's named after him. And replacing him with another actor, now it's one thing if they decide to kill off Henry Cavill's version of The Witcher, and a new Witcher showed up to take his place in the form of Liam Hemsworth's Witcher. Honestly, I think that would have been a bit more acceptable to people, even though they wouldn't like it. At least that would have left a door open, at least in people's mind, for Henry Cavill's Witcher to somehow show up later on. That would have given them hope and would have been enough to keep people interested in the show, I feel. But that's not going to happen. I mean, Liam Hemsworth's Witcher's completely replaced Henry Cavill's Witcher in the story. It's the same person. So yeah, this series now, I'm not sure how appealing it's gonna be. Now, I suppose they could do some great storylines and give us some really hardcore action and all that stuff with the Witcher fighting and magic and all that. But still, with the main character being replaced, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me anymore. And I don't know how well people are gonna accept this. And I think I might watch the next episode, but I really don't want to, and I have to think about it. But yeah, this feels like, honestly, this just feels wrong. The main character's gone, and a new guy is replacing the main character as him. And yeah, that wasn't the best way to do this. They should have just done put in a new Witcher to replace Henry Cavill's Witcher after killing him off, or him something else. That would have been acceptable. But as it is right now, yeah, I'm not really happy with it. And well, that's all I have to say after watching the first episode of the new season of The Witcher. And I'll think about it and maybe watch the second episode, and if I do, I'll get back to you on that. So